This is the world's first solar-powered electric vehicle. Here's a transforming car that can drive sideways, and this is a car with reptile skin that can breathe. Let's look at some insane future cars you can already buy. The Aptera solar car is the world's first solar-powered electric vehicle. It requires little to no charging at all during the daytime. It's one of the most battery-efficient cars on the planet, being able to drive at a range of up to 1,000 miles on a single charge. At a price of $45,000, that's almost a steal. It's also a very capable vehicle in its own right. It can reach 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. The Mercedes AVTR is a real-life transforming vehicle, and there's only one of it in the world. Designed to be the car of the future, the massive wheels on this car will be the first thing you notice. Dotted with countless LED lights, they act as regular wheels, a charging indicator, and turn signals. The wheels can also turn 360 degrees, which means you could drive sideways, diagonally, or however you want. All of that for an estimated price of around $160,000, which honestly isn't even that bad. If you thought Rolls-Royces were too classy, check out this badass 6x6 version. Already one of the most iconic cars in the world, the addition of the wheels turns it into a literal luxury tank. There are additional changes made as well, including a blacked out front grille, anti-skid tracks, and a massive yellow LED light bar on the roof. But at a price tag of almost $5 million, it's gonna set you back quite a bit. Here's a Bentley straight from the future. This $1.9 million car is designed to represent what a Bentley may look like in the year 2035. This car doesn't have traditional headlights. Instead, the grille that encompasses almost the entire front of the car is embedded with countless little LED lights that light up and give the car a futuristic feel. The car's doors open up as if it were a spaceship. The interior features two fully retractable seats that can pretty much turn this car into a bed. Straight out of the Back to the Future movies, the world's first flying car recently took flight in Dubai. Priced between $120,000 and $200,000, this two-seater vehicle will lift up into the air and drive, quote-unquote, at speeds of up to 80 miles an hour. The flying car also comes with AI self-driving capability, although experienced flyers may also take it out for a spin on their own. Also, since this car has an electric engine, it produces little to no carbon emissions at all. If surfer vans are your thing and you want to save the planet from climate change, this future Volkswagen's Microbus has got you covered. It's a fully electric vehicle that features a massive 10-inch digital driver display and an even bigger 12-inch infotainment display. Starting at $40,000, one of the more striking aspects of this vehicle is the large 21-inch alloy wheels that may even add off-roading capabilities to the car. Here's a new take on one of the most gas-guzzling car brands to ever exist, the electric Hummer. It's crazy to think that we've reached a point where you can run a Hummer without any fuel at all. But if you are planning on saving money, spending $112,000 on this car is probably not going to help. It's an absolute beast of an SUV though. It can go 0 to 60 in a matter of 3 seconds. Speaking of fast SUVs, the Lotus Electra is the world's fastest electric SUV. Made by one of the most iconic British car makers in history, it's the only electric SUV capable of going 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. It features massive alloy wheels that enhance its already superior off-roading capabilities. At $85,000, it's actually pretty decently priced as well. It's also one of the fastest charging EVs on the planet, being able to go over 200 miles after just 20 minutes of charging. The BMW XM is the most expensive BMW ever made. From the high-tech curved LED screens to the vintage leather seats, ambient lighting is just the cherry on top. Despite all of the room, it's only a two-seater, with the seats being able to go all the way to the back of the car. The base model costs $185,000, with more expensive variants going up to $200,000. Ever wondered what luxury wheels will look like in the future? This Rolls-Royce from the year 2035 is your answer. It's one of the first cars to feature level 5 automation, which means it can drive even without a person inside it. You could use it to transport items, drop passengers off at specific locations while controlling it through your phone, and much more. It also has a fully retractable roof along with the signature Rolls-Royce backward opening doors. Here's a car that looks like a super-sized wireless mouse. It features a flat, black design with no physical characteristics that really pop out. But don't be fooled, this is an actual car that can drive. To get into the car, the entire body needs to be lifted, but on the inside there's room for up to 4 people. Due to the large, low-lying body, the wheels are almost hidden inside the car, making it feel like it's almost floating or gliding on the road. The BMW Vision is a car that might just be alive. Released for BMW's 100th anniversary, this vehicle has an exterior that's loosely based on reptile skin. Whenever the wheels of this car turn, it causes the skin of the vehicle to stretch out or contract. The exterior is made out of a unique combination of carbon fiber and plastic that allows it to literally breathe in or out. With a cost of around $9 million, it's definitely a super exclusive vehicle. The Buick Wildcat is a car with literal wings. It uses a button to open the doors instead of handles. When the door is opened, the roof of the car actually lifts up to release the air. The windscreen wraps around the whole vehicle, including the windows. The overall interior and exterior are definitely something we'd expect from a car 30 years into the future. With an expected price tag of $50,000, this car might just lead to the Buick comeback we've all been waiting for. It's tough picking the perfect colour for your car, but thanks to this colour-changing BMW, you'll never have to settle again. Using bespoke E-Ink technology, this BMW car is able to change colours, patterns and designs whenever you want it to. Aside from just being able to enhance the design, the E-Ink can also be used as a turn signal or a battery indicator. Starting at $85,095, it's definitely not a cheap vehicle. If you had to build a private jet for roads, it would probably end up looking like this Sky Sphere by Audi. Not only is it visually stunning, but it's also one of the fastest cars ever made by the German giant. Audi describes this car as a marriage between a grand tourer and an agile sports car. It certainly fits the bill. At a price of $1.45 million, your invoice is definitely going to be heavy. Rivian has got to be the most advanced electric truck ever built. It retains many of the traditional elements of a pickup truck while adding futuristic components like a single strip taillight and a similar strip headlight. The inside of the truck is as high-tech as you can imagine, featuring multiple large screens that make your dashboard look more like a control room. With a range of up to 400 miles on a single charge and a blazing fast acceleration of 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds, it also happens to be one of the most capable EV pickup trucks on the market. All of that at a starting price of $85,000. Alright, comment below which of these cars you'd love to drive yourself. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to TechJoint, and we'll see you in the next one.